We're still in Surat Al-Moominoon. We took only a couple of ayats from the beginning of the surah yesterday, and now we're in the middle of the surah. After the ayat recited yesterday, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talked about sending prophets down, Nuh alayhi salam, and then whoever came after him, and multiple prophets, because Allah says ثُمَّ أَرْسَلْنَا رُسُولَنَا تَتْرَى, we sent prophet after prophet. And then he talked about sending the last few prophets, ثُمَّ أَرْسَلْنَا مُوسَى وَأَخَاهُ هَارُونَ, Musa and Harun. Then about talking about Isa alayhi salam, وَجَعَلْنَا ابْنَ مَرْيَمَ وَأُمَّهُ آيَةً وَأَوَيْنَاهُمَا إِلَى رَبْوَةٍ ذَاتِ قَرَارٍ وَمَعِينٍ. So these are all the prophets in sequence until Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And then he talked to all the prophets at the very end, يَا أَيُّهَا الرُّسُلُ كُلُوا مِنَ الطَّيِّبَاتِ وَاعْمَلُوا صَالِحًا إِنِّي بِمَا تَعْمَلُونَ عَلِيمٌ. O prophets, كُلُوا مِنَ الطَّيِّبَاتِ, eat طيب, meaning the halal. طيب includes two things, halal and tasty. So yes, is it good to go and look for the best food? It's good to go and look for the best food, because the word طيب includes both meanings. Also in Surat Al-Kahf, فَبَعْثُوا أَحَدَكُمْ بِوَرِقِكُمْ هَذِهِ فَلْيَنْظُرْ أَيُّهَا أَزْكَى طَعَامًا. When the people of the cave wanted to go and get some food when they woke up, he said, take these, they had a few coins, take these coins and go and look, أَيُّهَا أَزْكَى طَعَامًا, go and look for the best food. أَزْكَى طَعَامًا. So looking for good food is not something bad. Some Muslims might feel ashamed, I'm buying this good food. It's okay to go and buy good food. So you have to follow me of الطيبات, as long as it is halal, of course. Also it indicates Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, these are prophets. Somebody might look prophets, very high level, a level we cannot even imagine in worship and connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But still Allah says to them, go and eat, indicating that a human being can never detach from being a human being. We feel hunger, we have our desires, we have our sexual desires, we have our hunger, we have our thirst, we get tired, we need to sleep, all these kind of things. To be righteous doesn't mean that you won't be sleeping at night, or you won't be eating during the day, or you won't marry women, right? And this is what some people thought when they went to the house of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, asking about what is his daily schedule. When Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha and other wives of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam told them his daily schedule, they said, no, this is the Prophet and Allah has forgiven him. But for us to reach that kind of level, we have to. It says, one said, I will not eat, I will not assume for the after. I will not break my fast at all. I will always fast every single day. The other one said, I will not sleep at night. I will keep praying all night. The third one said, I will not marry. Prophet Muhammad actually got angry, and he says, why do people say so and so? He says, أَلَا وَإِنِّي أَتْقَاكُمْ بِاللَّهِ وَأَعْلَمُكُمْ بِاللَّهِ وَأَخْشَاكُمْ لَهُ أَوْ أَتْقَاكُمْ لَهُ. He says, I know the most about Allah than any one of you, and I am the most fearful for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala than any one of you. This indicates that the fear from Allah is linked to the knowledge about Allah. The more you know about Allah, the more you fear Allah. So, and then he says, but وَلَكِنِّي أَصُومُ أَفْطِرُ, I fast as well, but I also don't fast every day. I break my fast some days. وَأُصَلِّي وَأَنَامُ, and I pray and I sleep. وَأَتَزَوَّجُ النِّسَاءَ, and I marry women. فَمَنْ رَغِبَ عَنْ سُنَّتِي فَلَيْسَ مِنِّي. Whoever seeks a way other than my sunnah, he is not of me. He is not of me. So Allah said to the prophets, كُلُوا مِنَ الطَّيِّبَاتِ وَاعْمَلُوا صَالِحًا, and do the righteous acts. So to be a human being does not go against you being righteous, and being righteous does not prevent you from being a human being. And look at the link between كُلُوا مِنَ الطَّيِّبَاتِ وَاعْمَلُوا صَالِحًا. When you eat tayyib, when your food is halal, that gives you the energy and the motivation to do righteous. When your food is haram, no matter how much you try, you won't you won't be able to. You won't be able to keep your salah, you won't be able to keep your fasting, nothing. So, كُلُّ مِنَ الطَّيِّبَاتِ وَعَمَلُوا صَالِحًا. Remember the hadith of the man who raises his hand to the sky, يا رب يا رب ومطعمه حرام وملبسه حرام ومشربه حرام وغذي بالحرام فإنه يستجاب لذلك. Prophet Muhammad صلى الله عليه وسلم says that his dress, his garment is haram, his food is haram, his water is haram, everything is haram. He says, how can Allah accept or respond to him, right? إِنِّي بِمَا تَعْمَلُونَ عَلِيمٌ. I know, I'm aware of what you're doing. And then he says, after talking about all these prophets, وَإِنَّ هَذِهِ أُمَّتُكُمْ أُمَّةً وَاحِدًا. This ummah of yours, meaning the prophets, all is one ummah. So all the prophets belong to one ummah, and their followers are one ummah. وَأَنَا رَبُّكُمْ فَاتَّقُونَ. But the problem is, we talked about this before, فَتَقَطَّعُوا أَمْرَهُمْ بَيْنَهُمْ زُبُرًا كُلُّ حِزْبٍ بِمَا لَدَيْهِمْ فَرِحُونَ. Everyone took a piece and he was happy with what he got, and he wants to go ahead without thinking about his obligation towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and how he perfects the way in life, meaning following the commandments of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala till the very end. And then Allah says, فَذَرْهُمْ فِي غَمْرَتِهِمْ حَتَّى حِينٍ. When they take a one way like this and don't think and don't listen, this creates like a cloud around their head. They can't see the truth anymore. So Allah says to the Prophet, فَذَرْهُمْ فِي غَمْرَتِهِمْ. Leave them alone in their ghamra. What ghamra means? Someone who is submersed in water, for instance. If you put someone in water, all his body in water, he can't see, he can't hear what's going on outside, and he's not aware of what's going on outside at all. فَذَرْهُمْ فِي غَمْرَتِهِمْ حَتَّى حِينٍ. Leave them in their ghamra. Leave them. They're under deep waters of ignorance, and what do you call it? They're so proud of what they have, so they don't want to even listen to the truth anymore. فَذَرْهُمْ. These people can't help. They have to change themselves so that they can listen to the truth and see it. And then Allah says, do they really think أَيَحْسَبُونَ أَنَّ مَا نُمِدُّهُمْ بِهِ مِنْ مَالٍ وَبَنِينَ نُسَارِعُ لَهُمْ فِي الْخَيْرَاتِ بَلْ لَا يَشْعُرُونَ. Do they really think that all the blessings and the provisions I'm giving them in this life is because I'm rewarding them for their goodness? He says, بَلْ لَا يَشْعُرُونَ. He says, actually they're not really aware of what is happening. Because what is happening is that this is istidraj. Allah is giving them more because they are deviant, so that they continue in this way until they meet their fate in the hereafter. Why is that? This is when someone keeps insisting going the wrong way, Allah then makes it easy. Initially, when he starts going the wrong way, Allah makes it difficult for him. And he starts doing something wrong, he gets punishment. Do something wrong, he gets punishment. But he insists on going the same way. Then Allah makes it easy for him. And he, not only that, he opens up all the doors for him. So, and until that person actually is deceived and thinks that he is on the right way. He neglects now the commandments of Allah, that Allah is telling him this is the wrong way. But since he's seeing the blessings coming while he's going on this way, he thinks it is the right way. بَلْ لَا يَشْعُرُونَ. Inshallah we'll start.